If you live in Montana and you're thinking about protecting your retirement savings with physical gold, this video will walk you step by step through how to buy a gold IRA in Montana and what retirees here need to understand before making a move. This is especially relevant if you're retiring in Bozeman or Missoula after a career in tech, university systems, or as part of the wave of out-of-state relocations. Living in Billings or Great Falls with a background in healthcare or agriculture, or coming out of legacy industries, in Butte or Helena, tied to mining or state government. Montana retirees operate in a unique financial environment, shaped by rapid property value increases in certain regions, a strong commodity-based culture, and a growing divide between long-time residents and incoming wealth. A gold IRA is one strategy some Montana retirees use as part of a broader plan to protect purchasing power and diversify beyond traditional market-based assets. Before we go any further, I need to make a clear disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered tax, legal, or financial advice. Every retirement situation is unique. Tax laws change, estate planning rules evolve, and your income sources may differ significantly from someone else in your county. Always consult a qualified financial advisor, tax professional, or retirement specialist before moving money from any retirement account. As I was researching this topic, I leaned heavily on educational materials from firms that specialize specifically in gold IRAs, including Augusta Precious Metals. They focus a lot on investor education rather than hype, which is helpful when you're dealing with something as serious as retirement planning. I'll leave a link to their free educational guide in the description below if you want more details. One of the biggest reasons gold is being considered in Montana is what I'll call the Yellowstone effect. Over the past several years, western Montana, especially areas like Bozeman, Missoula, and Kalispell, has experienced a massive influx of out-of-state wealth. This migration has driven housing prices dramatically higher. In counties like Gallatin, median home values have pushed well beyond $700,000. While that may benefit sellers, it creates a serious issue for retirees who already own their homes. Rising property values lead directly to rising property tax assessments. For retirees living on fixed pensions or Social Security, that creates a form of localized inflation that can be extremely difficult to keep up with. At the same time, the broader cost of living has increased. Data suggests that to retire comfortably in Montana today, a single person may need roughly $58,000 to $63,000 per year. That includes housing-related costs, healthcare, utilities, food, and transportation across a largely rural state where distances are long and services can be expensive. Even though Montana is not traditionally considered a high-cost state, these localized price surges, combined with fixed incomes, create pressure on retirees' purchasing power. Gold is often viewed in this context as a defensive asset, something that can help maintain value when local costs rise faster than income. There's also a deeper cultural factor at play. Montana has a long history rooted in mining, resource extraction, and agriculture. This is a state that produces real, tangible commodities, copper, gold, palladium, and agricultural output. Because of that, many retirees here already understand the intrinsic value of physical assets. There is often a natural skepticism toward purely digital or paper-based investments, and a stronger preference for assets you can physically verify. Gold fits directly into that mindset. It's not an abstract financial instrument. It's a tangible store of value that aligns with Montana's economic heritage. Another angle that often gets overlooked is geographic isolation and resilience planning. Many parts of Montana are rural, with long winters and limited access to major financial centers. That naturally creates a mindset focused on preparedness and self-sufficiency. Retirees in these regions tend to think long-term about protecting what they have already earned, rather than chasing aggressive growth. Physical gold, even when held inside a regulated IRA structure, aligns with that philosophy of long-term stability and independence from centralized financial shocks. it's important to clarify something foundational before going further. A gold IRA is not a Montana-specific account. It is a federal retirement account, governed by IRS rules, under Internal Revenue Code Section 408M. This section defines which precious metals qualify, the required purity standards, and how the metals must be stored. These rules apply uniformly across all 50 states. A gold IRA operates within the same tax-deferred framework as a traditional IRA, except, instead of holding stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, it holds IRS-approved physical precious metals. Following these federal rules is critical to maintaining the tax-advantaged status of the account. Let's talk about where most Montana Gold IRA funding actually comes from. One major source is public employees and teachers. Members of systems like Montana Public Employee Retirement Administration and the Teachers Retirement System typically rely on defined benefit pensions as their primary retirement income. However, many of these workers also contribute to supplemental Montana deferred compensation plans, such as 457B accounts. These accounts are fully exposed to stock and bond markets. Upon retirement, they can be rolled into an IRA. For retirees who want a portion of their savings outside of market volatility and independent from state-managed systems, rolling part of those funds into a gold IRA becomes a strategic option. Another major group comes from Montana's mining and resource extraction industries. Retirees from companies like Siboney-Stillwater often have significant 401k balances built over decades of physically demanding work. These individuals tend to have a deep understanding of commodity cycles and precious metals markets. For them, owning physical gold inside a retirement account isn't a theoretical hedge. It's a logical extension of what they already know about how commodities behave over time. In many cases, these retirees are less interested in speculative gains and more focused on preserving the real-world value of their lifetime earnings. Healthcare professionals form a third major category. Retirees from regional hubs like Billings Clinic or Logan Health often have high-balance 403B or 401k accounts. These individuals are typically looking for stability and long-term preservation rather than aggressive growth. Allocating a portion of their retirement savings into physical metals through a gold IRA can provide diversification away from equity-heavy portfolios, especially during periods of market uncertainty or economic slowdown. Here's how buying a gold IRA works, step by step. The first step is opening a self-directed IRA with an IRS-approved non-bank custodian. These custodians specialize in alternative assets and ensure your account follows IRS regulations. The second step is funding your account, usually through a direct rollover or transfer from an existing 401k, 403B, 457 plan, or TSP. It's important to emphasize a direct, trustee-to-trustee rollover to avoid the mandatory 20% IRS withholding tax and to keep the process smooth with any relevant tax authorities. The third step is selecting IRS-approved investment-grade metals. Gold must meet a minimum purity of 0.995, and silver must meet a minimum purity of 0.999. The final step is storage. The gold is owned by your IRA, not by you personally, and it must be stored in an IRS-approved third-party depository under the custody of your account. This ensures compliance with federal regulations, protects your investment from personal liability, and guarantees that your metals are properly secured. Now, let's talk about what I'll call the big sky wins. The first major advantage is that Montana has no state sales tax. This is one of the biggest benefits for precious metals investors in the entire country. Whether you are buying gold personally or inside an IRA, you pay 0% in state sales tax. There are no thresholds, no special conditions, and no exemptions you need to qualify for. This makes Montana one of the most straightforward and investor-friendly environments for acquiring physical gold. Another advantage is the recent income tax reform under Senate Bill 121. Montana reduced its top marginal income tax rate from 6.75% down to approximately 5.9%. While Montana still taxes traditional IRA distributions, this lower rate means retirees can withdraw funds more efficiently than in previous years. When you combine that with strategic withdrawal planning, it creates a more favorable environment for managing retirement income. However, there is one important reality to understand. Many Montanans prefer to keep their assets local and maintain a high degree of independence. But when it comes to gold IRAs, federal law overrides that preference. The IRA requires that all precious metals inside an IRA be stored in an approved third-party depository. You cannot store IRA gold at home, on your property, or even in a local bank safe deposit box. For Montana residents, this often means the metals are stored in facilities located in places like Salt Lake City or Fargo. While that may feel counterintuitive, it is a necessary requirement to preserve the tax advantages of the account. So, who is the strategy really for? In Montana, it often fits the Stillwater miner, who understands the real-world value of precious metals and wants to convert decades of labor into something tangible and durable. It fits the Bozeman or Missoula resident who has seen property taxes and living costs surge due to incoming wealth and wants to protect their purchasing power. It may also fit public employees who want a layer of financial independence outside of state-managed pension systems. The common mindset here is what I would call big sky independence, a strong preference for self-reliance, tangible assets, and financial systems that are not entirely dependent on markets or institutions. A gold IRA is not a replacement for pensions, Social Security, or a well-structured retirement plan. It is one component of a diversified strategy. But in a state like Montana, where local inflation pressures, resource-based thinking, and financial independence all intersect, understanding how to properly structure and buy a gold IRA can play a meaningful role in preserving wealth, reducing reliance on market volatility, and maintaining long-term purchasing power. If you want to learn more, Augusta Precious Metals offers a free educational guide that explains how gold IRAs work, the potential risks and fees involved, and whether this strategy makes sense for your situation. The guide walks through the rollover process, storage requirements, and common mistakes to avoid, helping you decide whether this strategy fits into your broader retirement plan. There's no obligation, it's purely informational. You can click the link in the description box below this video to grab the free guide and learn more about protecting your retirement with physical gold.